Hello everyone, I am Aditi from Revisedu Learning. This is a platform for online as well as offline classes. Here you can stream various videos, can search content related to your studies and can have fun while learning. In today's video, we are going to discuss about central problems of the economy. Now, in last video we have discussed the main reason for problem to be arisen is scarcity of resources. Because resources are limited, economic problem arises. Now, today in this video we are going to discuss what are those problems in detail. The first problem, the central problem of an economy is what to produce. Now, we are going to discuss what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce, these three central problems of the economy. First is what to produce. What to produce, this decision a producer needs to make. In last video we have discussed that there may be various goods and services that seems profitable for the producer. He may see profits in producing mask, sanitizer or maybe any other things. But he cannot produce all those things because his investment, his money is limited and hence he needs to choose. So what to produce is the first basic problem of the economy, where a producer needs to decide what he needs to produce. Now he can produce various types of goods. He can produce consumer goods like bread, butter, milk, etc. He can produce capital goods like machinery, etc. Now another category can be civil goods or war goods. Civil goods are again same as of consumer goods like bread, butter, milk, etc., sugar. And war goods are those goods which are used in war like guns, okay, or maybe some kind of weapons, etc., which is used in wars. So this is basically the decision that he needs to make. And if he chose consumer goods, then again there are n number of products he can make. He needs to choose which products he needs to make. Now second thing that he needs to decide in this is how much to produce. He cannot produce unlimited goods. Reason again because his resources or his investment is limited. So he needs to decide the quantity of goods that he needs to produce. Right? So first what to produce, in this he takes two decisions. First, which goods and services to be produced, and second, how much, the quantity that needs to be produced. Second decision is how to produce. How to produce means technique of production. So in this he decides which technique he will use in producing goods and services. Now there can be two types of techniques that he can use. First, labor intensive. Second, capital intensive. Now labor intensive technique where we are using labor, and capital intensive where we are using capital. But we cannot produce goods only with the help of labor or only with the help of capital. So capital intensive would be you use more labor than capital, and capital intensive would be you use more capital than labor. Obviously we would need both the things. We need machineries also and we need labor also to work on. So that means you need both the things. In labor intensive we are using more labor, okay, and in capital intensive we are using more capital. So second decision that he takes is regarding the technique of production. Third decision that he needs to take is for whom to produce. That means who will be the ultimate consumer for the goods and services that he is producing. Okay, so he needs to decide the criteria, whether he is going to produce goods for rich people, or he is going to produce goods for poor people, or for middle income group. Okay, so category he needs to decide. Again, he cannot make goods for all, and yes, there can be some types of good that he can make for all kind of people that belongs to all category, like salt is for rich poor, we all use same kind of salt. So for whom to produce, he decides to whom he will distribute his goods and services. Okay, so here he will decide who will be his ultimate consumers. So in this for whom to produce, there are two things we need: personal distribution and functional distribution. Personal distribution refers to the amount of national income that is going to be distributed, And functional distribution refers to factors of production. How much factors of production? Different factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. These 4 factors of production, how much they have contributed to the national product of the country. Okay, and in personal distribution we say how national income is distributed among various people of the society or of the economy. So this is for whom to produce. So in this video we have discussed about 3 things. First, what to produce. And what to produce, we take decision regarding the goods and services to be produced, and quantity. How to produce, we decide the technique of production, and for whom to produce, we decide who will be our ultimate consumers. That's all for the video. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.